So it came out in a recent Level 5 ambassador meeting that they're apparently making a remake of Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3, Endou Mamoru something or other. I can't remember the name of the game exactly. But basically what this means is that they're going to remake the first 3 Inazuma 11 games for, apparently, the Nintendo Switch. Now obviously this is just something Hino has said in an ambassador meeting, I assume, that then ambassadors like Pega-chan, basically content creators Level 5, have chosen to help promote their games, and have then put these tweets out saying, this is what's being said, Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3 is getting a remake, but we don't know if that actually will. I mean, it's not official or anything, it hasn't been announced, and we haven't seen obviously any potential gameplay or anything. This is just speculation that Hino has said. I guess Hino's said an idea. I'm rambling. Basically, this now could happen. This is a possibility that has been put into the world by Hino. So today I wanted to talk about my initial thoughts about the idea, how I see it working, and if I actually think it will happen. So first of all, my initial thoughts. Obviously, an Inazuma 11 1, 2, and 3 remake, obviously they'd be like a collection, I assume, coming to Switch would be amazing. I'm assuming when they say remake for the Nintendo Switch, they don't just mean a port. I'm going to assume they mean Inazuma 11 1, 2, and 3 in the Victory Road style, which, yes, give me that. Give me all of that. Obviously, we won't play Victory Road till March when the open beta releases, but so far from what I've seen, I really like how the game looks like it's going to play. So applying that to the stories of 1, 2, and 3 would be really, really fun. And obviously 1, 2, and 3 are all very nostalgic games for me, and those worlds are very nostalgic, those stories are, the matches, all that. So to get to relive them, but in a cool, polished, switchy way, yeah, that would be fantastic. And obviously, I'm a massive fan of that. I think I remember from a cancelled Inazuma 11 game video that I made a while back, that they were going to do a remake of Inazuma 11 1 for the Nintendo Wii that never materialized, though there were some screenshots released at some point, and that looked really cool, and since I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that would be so amazing. I would love to see them try and do that, but obviously assumed it never would happen, but here we are. So maybe it will. Maybe it will. And obviously, if it did, I would be over the moon and so excited, but how would it work? Obviously, I assume it would play a lot like Victory Road. Seems like it will, with all the pass, keep stuff, all the tension gorge, potentially. I don't know. Would you want to see an Inazuma 11 1 with a tension gorge? That would be kind of cool. And I think this is what interests me the most, is the idea of playing those original games with a fresh coat of paint, not just in terms of the graphics, but also in terms of the mechanics. I love replaying Inazuma 11 1. It's something I do quite a lot, as I have an Inazuma 11 YouTube channel, but it does start to get a bit repetitive over time. So to get to play through that game, but with some new mechanics thrown in to mix things up, that interests me. And obviously the same goes for 2 and 3. Personally, I find Inazuma 11 3 to be quite a slow game to play, especially on the 3DS. So I would be really interested in playing a far more polished, smoother version of that game. So a remake of 3 really, really appeals to me. And 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, so getting to play that, but in a cool 3D epic remake way, that really appeals to me. So all 3 games have separate reasons why I want to see them remade into this Victory Road style. So yes, I'm absolutely open to all of these. I mean, imagine Victory Road graphics. Obviously, a lot of the models, basically all of the models will be already made. The story's already written. Would the story get any changes, I guess, would be an interesting thing. And maybe potentially, I can't really imagine. There would be very level 5 to include like a brand new post-game or a brand new side story. Like, you know, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they have this post-game episode called the Delta episode, which wasn't in the original Ruby and Sapphire. Maybe they'll do something like that for this. I don't know. Inazuma 11 1, the Alpha episode, and it's about Alpha coming back. Maybe they, you know, like in Chrono Stones, how Mark takes on like the evil Protocol Omega people with Arian and Wonderbot and that. Maybe that's included in Inazuma 11 1's remake. I don't know, fun stuff like that I could see Level 5 having a lot of fun with. Hino is a very ambitious man, and so I'm sure that if he was to make these remakes, they would be stuffed to the brim with so much stuff you didn't realize you wanted. How would recruitment work? Would recruitment be the same as in those original games, or would they change it to be more modern? With they bring back PAL packing? I don't know, there's a lot of questions like that where I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say. But let's move on to whether or not I actually think these will happen. Because I don't think you're gonna like my answer. I don't think they will, or at least if they do, I don't think it'll be, one, as Hino describes, and two, for ages. Bloody hell, it's taken how long for Victory Road to come out? And then we look ahead at Level 5's other projects, and we've got, what, Deca Police, which is apparently late 2024, potentially 2025. Professor Layton, 2025. They've basically confirmed the brand new Yokai Watch. Apparently there's a new Dan Senki game on the horizon. I've seen people potentially tweeting about. Obviously there's other stuff like Megaton Musashi, Fantasy Life. I just can't imagine how an Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3 remake will fit in there before like 2026. And then obviously there's the whole other conundrum of, well, they're saying it's going to be for the Switch, or it could be for the Switch. Honey, the Switch won't last that long. Though, obviously, that's just me being nitpicky. This would obviously come out for whatever the next console is. But then that means Level 5 need to figure out that next console, you know what I mean? I'm already concerned about Professor Layton. Like, surely there's no chance that comes out on the Switch. So unless they think the next Switch isn't going to be a massive upgrade, or they know the next Switch is going to be a massive upgrade or whatever, then maybe this is how they see a plan. But I just can't see Level 5 doing that kind of turnover. I guess it would be a lot less of a workload than Victory Road because the ideas are already there, and the models theoretically would already be there, but I don't know. I'm having a hard time picturing this coming out. I would love it to, but I can't imagine it'll come anytime soon. This feels like the kind of thing Hino's just saying like, ooh, perhaps, in his little over-ambitious brain. But obviously I would absolutely love it, and if it does happen, I will be there day one. And everyone can say, you were wrong. But again, I'm so curious to hear what you guys have to say on this. One of my favorite parts about YouTube is hearing your guys' opinions. So please let me know, please let me know down below. Do you think that this Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3 Nintendo Switch remake will happen, or will it not happen? And if it does happen, what might they change? I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that classic YouTube stuff, and bye.